Look, I'm in my own house. I bought a house. Been in here about just over 2 weeks ago. And I was going to do this video yesterday, but the garden was an absolute tip. So all afternoon yesterday, I was busy sorting that out because it was absolutely crazy. Today I'm going to show you how to do steak and chips, and it's piss easy to do. And Pash was crying his eyes out because he didn't like the little burnt bits, but he just doesn't understand cooking like the pros. First off, obviously you need the main event, you need a good steak. I don't recommend those, I don't want to say cheap ones, but the smart price versions of the steaks, because they literally are not that great. You want a nice thick one, thick. I go for rump, I like rump. I think rump's a bit cheaper than sirloin, but I think you just get more meat on a rump steak, and I think it's better. Get one of them, take it out the fridge 30 minutes before you want to put it onto the frying pan. And also tomato as well, you can't go wrong. Half tomato, stick that on. And then you also want to be careful with the potatoes of what you want to do as well. Maurice Piper potatoes, probably the best ones you can do because they get nice and fluffy on the outside and also quite stiff on the outside. Production value wise, got a camera here, camera there, camera here, and if I really want to go fancy, I can go on my phone, I can show you right up. Crazy. Right, Maurice Pipers, get yourself, that's perfect. Big one, get 2 big ones. Any better than that? That one, perfect. 2 big Maurice Pipers. Maurice Pipers or Maurice Pipers? I'm going to piss people off and say Maris. And what we're going to do with these is we're going to shave them all off. Why is my finger like inky there? Take off the skins. Really easily, simply done. The bigger potato the better. And it still hasn't really sunk into me that I actually own this house now. It's one of the best purchases I think I've ever made in my life. Definitely don't regret this one. Right, these shavings go in the bin. And then all we're going to do, slice them into chip shape. So literally go from the edge, cut. I like them quite thick. And what I'll do, take off the top piece, and then you can quite easily lay them flat like that and cut them the other way. One more, probably won't get too much out of that, but then you should get a nice chip form. That might be a bit too big. Let's cut that again. Might be a bit better. Nice, big, thick chips. Easy. For one person, 2 of these potatoes are probably far too big. But if I ever have leftovers that I can't eat, I just stick them in the fridge, eat them the next day. That's it. Quite even as well. You don't want them too thick because that will take forever to cook. Well, it won't cook at the same time as t'others. So let's make it a little bit thinner. And then what you want to do then, get a mixing bowl, chuck them all in. Look at that one. And then just soak them in water for at least 15 minutes. But I think like the best amount of time is probably like 30-45 minutes, something like that. Just leave them to the side. Leave the steak and the tomato to get to room temperature. Come back in half an hour. I'm going to go for a quick walk and we'll carry on. Whew, that's some really good cooking skills, Dan. I'm just going to take a quick break and, what's that, sorry? This? Oh, it's a film called The Shamrock Spitfire. It's available now on Sky Cinema and all good video store retailers like Amazon and Google and many, many more. It's about a man called Brendan Finucane, this fella, who fought in World War II as an RAF pilot. It's a very good film, and I've got to admit that the camera work on this film is very good. Back to you, Dan. Thanks, Dan, you local legend. And now, it's been about half an hour, so we're going to come back to the fries. Fries? Chips. Steak and chips, not steak and fries. They have been soaking in the bowl for about half an hour now. They should be nice and soft on the inside. There's no real way of knowing, really, apart from just trust. With one hand, this is going to be quite difficult, but we can actually get an FPV, first person view. What you want to do is get some cooking oil. I have sunflower oil. I don't know the difference between sunflower and whatever the other one was. And just give that a nice, not too much, you don't need too much. Fries are fries, chips, fucking fries, why do I keep saying? Grab some sea salt. Don't get the other fine salt, because that's just not as good. You want some proper cooking sea salt like this. And I wouldn't say douse them, but get a good layering of salt on there. As so. And then these are ready for the air fryer. So add the air fryer. What I put is just a sheet of fucking not toilet paper. You don't want to put toilet paper down. Kitchen roll. Put a sheet of kitchen roll down first, just so it catches all the shit, and then just plonk all the chips on. Okay, I've made way too many. And then just leave them. I stick them on for about 20 minutes. What's that, about 210, 220 degrees. And just wait. As soon as the chips are done, after 20 minutes, that's when I start the steak. Just so I have a bit more control over the time. But you'll see why, because these need to be cooked evenly and they're a bit of a pain in the arse when they're massive thick ones. Okie dokie, that oh, he's just right there. This is so fucking awkward. The next door neighbour that I've not met yet, he's just decided to start drilling on the terrace thing. I have no idea why. It's fucking awkward. Okay, so the exciting bits now. The chips are probably about maybe 10-ish minutes left, which is perfect timing, because that gives you the perfect amount of time to cook the steak. One of these fancy ass grill pan things. Pop that onto the thingy, turn it on, put it onto like a lowish, not that one. Put it onto a low to medium heat setting thing, and just wait for it to do its biz. Let's crack open this steak. It should be almost at room temperature now. Get in there. A hell of a nice steak. It should cut nicely. So we're going to go to the fridge, get some butter. I hate it. You know Spudman? Can't stand it how the way that he says butter. But there's 2 T's in it, mate, and you miss both of them completely. Butter. It's not difficult. Even a guy with a stammer can fucking pronounce it right.
How much butter do we use in a day?
Set your phone on your clock. Get a big clock out for a stopwatch, and we're going to cook it for 10 minutes. Every 2 minutes we're going to turn it. When we get to the 4th minute, we are going to add some garlic granules to get a nice knob of butter. probably a bit much though, to be fair. You can always add. Easy to add than take away. Stick that in. Spread it all over the pan. Oh, gorgeous. Grab the steak, season it on one side, but only season it when you're about to put it into the pan. Right, so now that's nicely covered. Let's go for it. Let's stick in the first half. Let's click start on the stopwatch, and let's just wait for it. I bet he's fucking looking inside here and going, you could probably see at least the 2 cameras and go, what the fuck's he doing? Why is he filming himself, all the weirdo? I'm just leaning against this so they can't see me. I've met that next door, and they're awesome. But these are the one, oh no, sorry, I'm attached to these. I'm an end terrace. I'm attached to that next door, but that next door I haven't seen. Apart from there, they're in the garden, and I want to open the window, but then they're gonna hear me talk to myself like a weirdo. Oh, I do it every fucking time. Forgot to put the tomato in. Now let's go into that steak, that goodness. Oh my days. Oh, look at that. That looks gorgeous. Let's hold that shot. Oh, he's looked at me. Fucking hell, that's awkward. I'm pretty sure he just looked at me. I don't know. I haven't met him, so. And he looks big as well. He's got muscles. Oh, that is cooking nice. Oh, they've got like a little yappy dog as well next door. Don't mind him. He doesn't make too much noise, but I'm looking to get a dog soon. Labrador or collie of some sort. I'm not too sure. Cool. We're at 4 minutes. Let's turn it back over. Oh, this is thick. And let's start adding a bit more butter in. Spread that round. And then we're going to start to add, oh, it does it every fucking time, these garlic granules. I don't know if the moisture gets into them. You just need to nudge them. Dip it into the butter itself. And then what you do, mix it, spoon. Mix it with the garlic granules and just stick it on top. Maybe add a bit more butter in. See if the butter will melt on top. We're at 6 minutes now. Let's turn it back over. Let's knock that down actually. Whoa, that's a big flame. Don't need it that big. Stick some more granules in. Let's put it back on top. Make a mess. Chips are looking golden, brilliant. That's coming on a good time. I want to be able to splash on top of the steak a load of butter on it. Oh, 8 minutes, damn it. Let's turn it one last time. Well, I mean, feel free to do it as many. I like my steak medium. There's an old chef's trick when I worked in a pub, and you basically measure a steak. I can't remember. Like, it's something like with your fingers, and then, as far as I remember, the toughness of your thumb muscle here, that's medium. That's what it should feel like. So when you poke a steak like that, if it feels like your hand's muscle there, then it should be done to your liking. I can't remember though, it's been many years since I worked in a pub. 9 minutes. Wow, I sounded brummy then. 9 minutes. My favourite accent was my old mate Mitch. He was from Warsaw, and he used to help me out as like an edit assistant, and he used to say 9 because he's from Warsaw. So like he'd say 9 as in 9, and then I'd say, what time do you want to work until? Because like he used to help us on a Friday after his college, and and then he'd say 5. So he would work 9 till 5. I used to love that. I used to find that funny. The Warsaw accent is hilarious. Where are we at? 10 minutes, bang on, right. We should be there now. Oh. That looks fucking good, that does. I'll close it one last time. Let's get those tomatoes in. I don't think I'll cook them enough, but I might just leave them on in the middle. Grab a plate, that's it now, you're done. Grab a plate. El Largo plate will do. Don't get one of those sandwich plates, far too small. Let's turn it off. Oh no, he's out there still. Oh, this is, go away. Ah! Oh, that looks so good. Right, let's quickly do this so I can eat. I'm starving. Let's get a bit of that butter from the thingy and just whack it on. From the pan. Perfect. Lovely. And of course, to finish off such dish, get some amazing tomato sauce, because I fucking love my ketchup. I dip my tomatoes into my ketchup. I fucking love ketchup. So I'm back, better than ever. I'm back, making things better. I'm looking to get back into vlogs. Why not? Something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Now that I'm in my house, nice and free, apart from next door. And I want to get back into streaming as well, so I need to figure that one out. I just asked ChatGPT to give me a steak pun to say goodbye. So it's it's rare to meet someone so well done. Stay sizzling.